wadi enkomo kakra
na mampeni John Dramani Mahama eda so wa London
event decoration and planning afesu so eba no Tibet programs ahudu nyina package ne de ma wo wakaso ati asesa pa be bia be ko bia certificate kura wo ubitimi kura koje entity so ato aso suapo bu a ebebo akaba pa ya bia admission no atuamu akopem ebo bo so September nti ma honya hasisi adafo di chirim ato so agogo ya ebijan kwanta likwate pon wo so wo 0557612426 0244 646658 ya betu ya boase na better school of fashion ya ne edi enkomo
na boshaba electricals so eto nsafra say wo penkania papa ana afi nso no eye cables a wo de be wire ni nyina no a na wa ba boshaba electricals ye wo fa na hodo air condition bibibia no eye electricals no de bra boshaba electricals na tena ye kese wo yirepa f mabros atinti yase sadan so anabusuye yi PZ ho so kejetia opposite ho no wonsa betimi akabi ananti atakofo abrosan mo nso boshaba electricals wo ho yemfra 0322 030838 and 0536 095966 Faith Homeopathic Clinic Mama Faith ewa hinema kokobi 18 ya die bia yenko na yenko dia pomden ewo honomo ya modie no nkyerese yentimi ensam fama yemfra Mama Faith 0244 583859 midi de gansa kati ya mitenkura woko jiabuo okran mene
krobia asante
ebusu akase bono ne nkyeremu eniye na watwe etwa ebo na wiye ana beto dwase emrase badwafo akwasetena ama LGBT emra no wono mo akopase na no na Ghana fo ebisa se aba ne se no mampene John Dramani Mahama yi wode ne nsa be hyase anase won fa ne nsa nhyase se ne article 106 no eka no na eno ana wobra na wo paase emra no achiamehine abedi akira wodi nkan yewra benadahiafo wono na saabre no wotire mo firi se saabre no na Right Honorable Aban Kingsford so mana bagben na woni Ghana ha na woturu to akopie mu nkofo ama so a wo kodi dwuma bi edi ama wo mai Ghana na papa ebeduru ye no na kire se na chiri ana ya paase emrai na nwa wakasa wakirem se aya ne nwanwa pa se woni ho na wobete se LGBT mra na ya paase na wotirem se wo kro no enkra a wodije akire no ene se emra se badwafo no enhwe enkra tanum de ye kan se consideration no wonhwem ene won kenkan na emom hwe na wo mo ampase enu nti eya ne nwanwa wo se wo ye so surprise pa se wo bedru ye no emra se badwafo apase emra no a odwene ho awonti ase.
And you know the copious instruments and laws on human rights all over. We have to go through all from the UN Charter to the African People's Rights and what all. We have to go through all. Then we have also our development partners who had a lot of contribution to make. We had the United Nations coming in with proposals on memo and everything. We also have to dig deeper into our cultures, our customs, our values before we came out with what was passed on Friday. And in fact, when it was passed on Friday, it was even a surprise to me because I know that they were going to start the consideration of the bill, and that was the instructions I left. We went to attend to other activities. It was Friday, and members wanted to go home early to their constituencies because we were going to sit today, and so I knew they wouldn't have completed. But all of a sudden, I read about ISPA. I committed and look on TV all the things that happened.
And yeah, yeti ye wo my Ghana achiamehini awo yemra se bedwam Right Honorable Aban Kingsford so mana bagben enu nti wo se ye ne wanwa se obeduru ye na ye se emrai ya paase wa bra wan kan sa
na ni nyina mo so na apostle ya wonti amwa mai no NS of Penny eda African Future Black asafo no wo ase wisem so Penny ebedi echese sabiu sa LGBTQ on de ke kan sabi ntumuntu no fa shefa wo no wo chese e wo se omanfo nya adwene mu foforoye na ensore efeku awodo soso wo mayi mu no ehwe hunu se sabe ade ade de ani da ho o pa na adu hu hyemu o pa fa hu hyem na so se me ni ba ho so se enya ade pa na sabio se de kire oman soso a enye yi achiwade a ebo man enti nkyekire ne nkoso na omanfo ni entonkoso emra wo ho so
ya mini pay bi because sra Ghana ban yewura wani die mu an kwa chimbo mu asema me sra wani die mu wono apamfo momwa na oman no eye nyamsuro man nyamso man saa oba na oba ana montuo bema ne bema ana montuo no die kwa chew me sra wa mohwe na mompa mo pomasibre na mumunyi saa de mfiri oman mu na Ghana ye nyamso man ni kwasa saa de yeso so de mongomolia saa de bi no mu ya Onyankopon to suruja ebe sai oman no se Ghana ya pasa oman ne sai de ya so enye saa de ntum na yenye because sere minuano ma ne mema so a mutu saa na mo bone no me de me kasa ya na mo bone eye fini ba kwasa ni kwasa ye bodi mpo ye mu
Apostle yantia muame no nto aso e na wo kire se enso to hodo so wo mayi mu no enhwe hunu se nyimu nye sebe eye honam ba ko pe akwa na do so enu nti nipa nimra wo ho so na manso enu so yemfa nchekire wo man
no kure de ba ko pe asore ba o mayi mu no anka aboa na me nuano masofo bi na ayema eduru ba bia na yakasa tie nyamdwuma ne asofo dwuma edu ba bi kwa me kwa me sometimes me forka kwa no bi FM oh sofo good morning and afternoon kwa na aseme fare decide asofo bi yendi ase wo ya sofo kwa na woni enim nyam wo mamu in fact nka nyamdwuma de nka ye asem bi dipa de yebenya ho asem na asem bi wo ho ani kwa se ye kafa sofo ho no kure ntimi sami nuano masofo me fa o ma ye nan suban pa adi sansa yen ye ne enipa ye ye Kristo
na so ma no so na edi abasobo ma wo no so for penny apostle yantia muame no se wa ya de anya bia no o menya ntete papa sebe enya nyema bia yesu ho no so kwa fire ni nchen
ela ma sese hu de yehu wo ye dwuma so o ba na ya so de na ntese ena se hu na so de bi agudu hari o nya chi na pa wa ye bi nya me ne betini aboa no na se nya me ne betini ni ko information pa wa fa so wo di dwuma so ni plenu arifo apinfo yes one person stand woman na modern so want to gidi na so bi mana ko bro woman na modern want to gida kono te so kono so mo ko
Ensemina mo repandre for 7 FM Promise 102.7 Promise TV yentrasho yakuyenim
mietwa kasebo no eso na yenko mampani John Dramani Mahama wono so na kache na ye kasa yi mampani woni Ghana ha wakwakopie mu e wo London abrochimem na wode nsem awdo pinu na etu dwa ebi ene se mampani John Dramani Mahama ekirem se wono de akwantuo na watuo no enye se baabia oman bi gina e wa manyosemu eho na Ghana so kwakogina de ye kan se political alliance no se da bi o na emom no ade bia no a edemfa so ebema Ghana sika sema konka ne eno ho anwonkofa ana wofa na emom no enko ete se wo koi baabia Russia gina e wa manyosem ho no gina baabia London fo gina e wa manyosem ho no gina da bi wo se enye political alliance na emom economic interest so my Ghana sika sembe ye yie e wa anwonkofa hodo a ye fa no emu
importing finished products at significantly higher value. That model is neither sustainable nor strategically viable. Ghana therefore remains committed to industrial transformation, value addition, export diversification, and regional economic integration. In today's global environment, no African country, regardless of size or resource, can effectively navigate geopolitical and economic complexities in isolation. African unity is therefore no longer simply a political aspiration. Like I said, it's a strategic imperative. Again, Ghana believes that partnerships remain indispensable, but they must be increasingly balanced, pragmatic, and mutually beneficial. We continue to value our long-standing relationship with additional partners while expanding cooperation with emerging economies and new centers of global influence.
Ghana Mampeni John Dramani Mahama nene anayete yeno.
Afe pani a waja go board no ne Samija Mfi na wakasi studio se wo hwe wo ma Ghana hanu mu asese yi ye kwoti agadam se pa nti wo se wono na kache eni penifo bi adi nkobo ena wo moje saa isuboto kitikiti bi makoma gbe se du ema National Anti-Illegal Mining Operation Secretariat na muso no se wo monye mfansi nsusu awodo so na ne omummomurem enkuntia gadamse awodo kwhia na nanom hemfo ya wonom ewo kumase echese kumase me kanasa National House of Chiefs ena Samija Mfi ekasa
Another President Adamo, the Gold Board is determined to support this national effort so that we can win the fight against illegal mining. And so last year, even though we were just barely 8 months old, we gifted to NIOS, the National Anti-Illegal Mining Operational Secretariat, 5 pickups and an amount of 5 million Ghana cedis to strengthen their fight against illegal mining. And this year, Madam President, we have already ordered 10 high-spec ultra-modern speedboats for NIOS, for the soldiers.
Enti samja vintu aso na wacha se good board no aye nhye ya woni a wodada sky kwa ni wo mai mo fa ni good no companies mienu omni di kaso bom se be ya wo badwuma betumi akọ banim na ye mfa good no ntonko so nkonko fa ma so.
Until 2026, Ghana did not have even one gold refinery that was actively refining the gold we produce. So since the days of our forefathers, all the gold we produce go from the large-scale sector, and so the benefits that we could have gotten from the full beneficiation of that important mineral eluded us for many years. Madam President, under the recent agenda of your son and brother, His Excellency President Mahama, we achieved that narrative.
Ono na eja good board no ano Efreno Sami Jemfi.
Miento akasiaba no so na yenko enkran pompure mantam no emu a yeko okakwe North La Paz ene ne mpotemo na wono momra hye bedwani eye Maame Teresa Ladi Awuni wode ato dwase atorenchemu a ne manfo akomu wobre nsu yiri ye fa wo mo no wo kire se hadwen yie pa na nsu ne nyina mo no aya na empanesi aboa nwansa na woni hwekura no woposa ne nsem eno nti ye Maame MP ko no na okita ne nsam enema hodo a wode koma wo mo a enso toye na eyiri fa wo mo ma ye kasa ya brabo emu aye den na ukirem se ogina wo mo nkyɛn ahokire bremu abre nyina ensam ahodo a wode to dwana na okita ne ma bi te se mattresses ahodo blanket bucket sika kakra nso wo ho ana mo kakra samna se wo mo mfa enhwe abrabo num na ukirem se wo behwe eto anamo se na be atorente mo etisa ebi ma biu
the effects of the disaster. Ebinum japadi ase, ebinum nyoma ase. Entino eneye wo ha. In collaboration, the MCs and myself and put ourselves together. Not only are we sharing relief items, Midiska, Ebema, I have 85 Victima Christian village and other places.
Ye Maame Teresa Ladi Awuni wono na ye mrahye bedwani ewo okakwe North ano de sansem we etu edwa na adehye no nso a ene ayedie wonsa ka bie woka ba kirim santampe homa ene nsamtrofo di nkomo eda MP ase
ebenda onabasi nyame hya nipa eda na siwaye bibia mai assembly man eda na sipa ni eduma waye sese amaye first been omuka no ho asem sa na me kra ya real but sese de ye won say de akoyi de obetimi agina anamu akwa amaye because first no nyama bebreti me koso ba ye nya obia e bia obetimi defend ya amaye ye kasakra ye nsem na nko echire
enti abrantie na asem nyina no ene se wo mo MP ye Maame Teresa Ladi Awuni o defend se Alexander Jiku enu te se do mo mu gidie sa asamo agyan obra o de nsam to dwane bi ene no
na hye bedwani wo abatifi abato peso point chairman ni Dr. Bre Champon ono kra won se wakopre frankatufo dibire bi MPP amaeku mu na wode atudwa se wo konkunkuma mu a no kra ni a checherefo dabre mu odin pa nti ono kra de anka no susue mu no tefa bi a e wose nke bi e be wise wo hagichi be se abiu no yese monye na chechere ni aja ka de han dan bi na timu a wonso yese asemrufi no adwa masakra manya dabre wonso atumi anya atwayi kakra na watumi achira de nti nsem wo gira wodi tudwa na Kibi President College of Education Founders Day na wodi no ase
to the government representative and friend honorable former finance minister Secretary. This is a direct appeal and also to the DC representative of the president in this district. DC must match rhetoric. There is ready to say we have for teachers must be visible in the budgets we set for those who train them. Let's look at the 2025 budget, for instance. Out of the almost 300 billion cedis in the 2025 budget, a total of 31 billion was allocated to education, almost 20% of our national budget.
Dr. Brandon Champon and Martin Wenkano Abetifi about to Professor Sobrashe Bigani, Jumtani, Edima, Chese, Jumedia Koswono, a Trafuhene, Ewa Achim Ebuakwa, Matra Kunyanza, Sisu, Kataji, watching Dankwa Bebu, Ekes, Sudia say, you were Kunibi, which heroes, Ewa Mayimua, Sabio, Zesu, Mua, Zania, Bichi, Niase, Abe, Watiasi, Winway with Dabi, Libantiasiano, and I was a papa should be near the Bono. Na ni nyina mu no school pedi Makibi Presbyterian College of Education no ene Reverend Dr. Charles Fusua akwa ono soso ejese gadamsi kwaso ma yimu pa sei ne ma yensa ase de ade bia ya kaka di pamfi ono so beka bi
already adom 4 years ago Kibi Presbyterian College of Education yes kakra e bobo anu tietia no IFN IGF no etimi di koto asase 20 acres I betimi aboye amadache etimi a trade school no 20 acres no etoye traditional 68 acres no so na areho 7 say enaka krani galamsey fu atwa